This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter.
Yo, what's up? Today I just happen to have Markus' bil here, and there's one thing I wanted to test, which is the USB-C ports in each car we have. So I noticed on various cars, it was actually the Volkswagen ID.7. I tried to charge my laptop. This is a ThinkPad. On it, on USB-C, it didn't work. So I have purchased this power bank that actually shows volts and amps and watts also. So we're gonna measure now how many watts and volts do each of these cars deliver. So let's start with the Nio. Well, I should introduce, maybe this guy needs no introduction, is Markus' bil introduction. But we have a Nio ET5 Touring. This is the previous generation, not the new one that they have in China. We have a Hyundai Ioniq 9. Inside here, there is actually, it says right at the USB-C that it's 100 watts. Whoa, we need to test that. And then Tesla Model 3 Highland, how fast is it? No inscription how fast it is. So, but okay, let's start with the ET5 Touring then. The sexiest car of them all here, right? Okay, you probably disagree.
It's a nice design. Yeah.
So in here, unlike maybe the more expensive Nios, there is no USB there, but that's maybe fine because it's really clumsy to enter there. There's a 12 volt outlet there, but we have one USB-A there and then one USB-C there in the center console, and then in the back there is one more USB-C there. So we're going to test the two USB-Cs then. So first we try to plug this in on the phone, and you will see that I have 68% on the phone. Oh, sorry, it's a bit bright, it's always bright. And then it starts ramping up. So this nice cable shows how many watts it's pulling. 22 watts. I'm not sure what is the maximum though. Normally if we are on some fast charging, it will display it on, this is Samsung S24 Plus. So it doesn't show that. But if you unplug now, and then we try on the laptop, 43, wow, it charges on the laptop, great. 40, wait. Now it goes down. Wait, I'm not sure if it needed. I need to. Okay, I'm at 88%, and I set the charge limit to 90%. But at least I'm playing now back a 4K video, my own video. So if I now plug it in here again, so hopefully it will charge. But this might not be the best to test it with. But it pulls 25 watts. Okay, very impressive. But now, okay. If we try the power bank, so if you're going to plug it in one of them, doesn't matter which one, there, and this shows you some interesting stats. Now the power bank is charging 58, maybe 60 is max, and you can see that it supports 20 volt, roughly 3 amps, and that becomes 58. Wow, this is very impressive, huh? Okay, let me check the other port. Okay, so now you just plug it in there in the back. It's in. Okay, and now we can see again. Okay, maybe you have to hold it for me, please. So now we can see what the back reports. Yeah, the same there. So both of these are actually, you know, they could have been labeled 60 watt, but there's actually no labeling on it. And then in the Ioniq 9, we have 3 seat rows. So in the front, we see here, 100 watt max, I guess, share between those two. And then there's one with communication, doesn't say how much power. And then in the back here, there actually 100 watt. Oh, focus. Wow, impressive. And also on that side, but also in the back, if you do this, see there. Focus. 100 watt there, and actually the same on this side here. Wow. So Markus, if you try the left first, the one that has communication but doesn't have any power level label, there we don't get any power, at least not to the laptop. But if we switch it over to one of the other ones, then, okay, maybe I need to move it in the right. Let me see how much the laptop pulls. Okay, it goes a little bit up and down. It's not as stable as the power bank. But only, is it because it's not needed? No, it should be, 14 watts only. This is strange. We are now down to 86%. So there should be more than enough need to charge, but it's only supplying 15 watts. We can test Markus' Bil's, is that ThinkPad or Lenovo? Just plug it in here. See what we get then. Maybe, yours is better. You can take 50 watt. I don't know what's up with mine, but okay, whatever. Wait, now it drops again. But yours is almost finished charging, so maybe that's why. But if we try now, there. Try the power bank. Let's see, what? Okay, the cable reports 60 watts. And the power bank receives 57, wait. It is interesting. Are we taking 60 watt from the plug, and then the power bank actually shows what goes into the battery after losses? There is a 4 watt loss here, which is heat. But this cable should be 5 amp capable, not just 3 amp, but it seems like we're only getting 3 amp. So this is the cable I have, right? But then in the Ioniq 9, there was already a cable that came with the car. And you see how much thicker the white cable is. So we can try. Maybe the white cable has something faster, but okay. Yeah, just plug it in. Let me see again. Do we then get 100 watts? Oh, it's ramping up. Oh, it's ramping up. Oh! Oh, it means that my cable is not fast enough. My cable must be only 3 amp limited, but here we actually have 5 amp or more. And then I think the highest USB is USB-C should be 20. It's more than 20 volt, 25 or 20. I don't remember. But here it supports roughly 20 volts. Wow, impressive! 94 watts. In the white, you need to get the white cable. White power. Okay. I mean, no. We take that back. And if you try the left plug here with the power bank, you can see how many watts we get. It's ramping up. Interesting, because here you see that we get roughly 9 volts only and 3 amps. So that's simply not enough to charge a laptop. So this is possibly what we also have in many other cars, like the MMB platform, you know, the ID7 or whatever. So I don't know if it's 20 volt or 12 volt. I bet it's 20 volt that is needed for a laptop. Well, we're back in the Nio, because I realized that there might be a limitation in the cable, the black cable. So now we try the white cable in the center console, and then if we can plug it into the power bank, and then see how much was the Nio actually capable of delivering. The power bank should be low enough so you can take 100 watt. I tried to lower it. Okay, it seems like 3 amp is max here. That's pretty good still. And in the Model 3 we have, well, it's kind of different now with the Highland, but there is only one USB-C there. Okay, let's see. Oh, just hang on a bit. Okay, I can show you. Not label anything, and then 2 more in the back there. Yeah, sorry for the mess. Plug it in there. We just do the power bank. We don't care about the laptops. Want to see, because it seems like the power bank gives the most useful information. With the white cable, how many watts do you get? Oh, it's ramping up. 60, 62. Oh, seems the voltage is slightly higher than the Nio. That's why, or I'm not sure. The letters are so small that I have problems reading it. I'm getting old. But yeah, 62 watts in the center console. Well, let's try then. Can you plug it into the back instead? Maybe the back is weaker. Yeah, they should be the same. One of them, okay. Plugged in, and then it should do the handshake quite quickly. And then, see, I need to just angle it there. Ah, the same. Oh, nice. So you can charge laptops on these cars then. So that was interesting. Unfortunately, right now I don't have any of the MEB cars because, like I mentioned, the ID7, I couldn't charge my laptop there for some reason. And then I think the USB cable I had should be capable, and 3 amp is minimum. And I think it should also be able to take the 20 volt, because I believe I used the same cable somewhere else, yes, and then it worked on charging the laptop. But eventually we can check this. Seems like not many people test charging or a laptop or in a car, but sometimes it is useful to charge something like a power bank, or yeah, something faster than 60 watts, like this Ioniq 9. I think some phones might actually go over 60 watts, so then it would be useful.
With some camping gear?
Some camping gear, yeah, maybe that, yeah. So anyway, great, thank you for testing it on your Tesla.
Of course.
But also, since we already have Markus' Bil here, so your Tesla, no, how is it again? This is not for rent anymore, right?
No, if the quick can come now and wants a 2 or 3 or 4 week trip, it's possible with Highland, or it's you can rent a Polestar, ID Bus, Tesla Y, and others EVs, or you can rent. So just send by the Markus Bil webpage and you will get personal answer within 48 hours.
Great, yeah. So I think that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.